Okay, so I've been busy and I had a detox as well, so haven't really wanted to make some videos last week, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. I also want to let you guys know I'm really happy about it. I got a new sponsor. I want to give shouts out to Char Griller Grills for sponsoring this video, and the one and only Kingsford Charcoal. So, shouts out to Big Grill. Thank you, holding it down out here. So yeah, detox was meningitis-like symptoms, you know, the head and the neck, with very uncomfortable bowel movements, unprecedented diarrhea, honestly, and some vomiting. I woke up and got nauseous and threw up, and you know, I drank some milk just before, or some kefir rather, and it was very interesting because it expanded in size, you know, from the vomit. It was really drawing something out of my stomach that was pretty nasty. I went back to bed, and then I woke up, I got sick again, you know, diarrhea, and then the headache started to come in, and it was pretty miserable the whole day. I was drinking some celery and carrot juice, which was actually really nice because it tasted like vegetable broth, just chilled, fresh vegetable broth. That was really nice. I tried to eat an egg, didn't really agree with me. Was eating some cheese throughout the day, but separating it from the vegetable juice, because you shouldn't have the cheese and the vegetable juice really mixed. It's not the best. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Sipping on Gerolsteiner as well, and I think I sipped a little bit of fermented milk when I went to bed, or maybe a little bit of fresh milk, but either way, the fresh milk was not as good as the fermented milk. It's too sweet, it's too much of the sugars. The fermented milk was much easier on my stomach, but I didn't even drink that much of it. Maybe had like 2 eggs that day at all, and then the next day, you know, oh well, I did take a bath the first day, Wednesday, and that really helped my headache symptoms decrease by like 60-70%, and you know, I got in at 108, and the thing about, like, when you have a temperature, like I was at 102.7, and you have a hot bath, is it feels natural, it feels normal, that heat, very soothing. I didn't need ice on my head. This is the second time I've experienced this, and didn't need much in the way of hydration, and it just really felt really good being in there. When I got down to like 103, it didn't feel like warm or good anymore. When I was in the tub, I did have to get out about 4 times to relieve my bowels. I was going to the bathroom every 4 times or so, at least every hour. It was really bad. Couldn't get anything to soften up. It was just basically liquid, and yeah, even with all the cheese I was eating, and thank goodness I had cheese this time, because last time I did not have any cheese. So yeah, thank goodness for that. My cheese shipment got lost in the mail last time, unfortunately. So this time I had cheese that really helped, and I'm pretty sure I was dumping some sort of metals out of my stomach, and then, you know, my brain too, because my tooth started getting sensitive, so I was doing oil pulling in the evening, cheese pulling in the morning, which helped. And the second day, you know, I woke up, I slept on a hot water bottle, which helps with the headache, and I threw up a little bit, and then that was probably the last time I threw up, I'm pretty sure, but I was still going to the bathroom very regularly, a little too regularly, and still not softened up. Hit the vegetable juice again, and you know, sipping on the Gerolsteiner. Later in the afternoon, I got my appetite back a little bit, and so I did, you know, fermented milk. I started sipping on fermented milk. That really helped. And then Friday, you know, my headache was mostly gone, but my bowel movements were still there. And, you know, at this point, like, I just started putting a towel around my waist because I was sick of taking my pants, you know, removing my pants every time to go to the bathroom 4 times an hour. So I was just laying on the couch all day anyway, you know, near the bathroom there, and watching TV. I was actually watching Hajime no Ippo, which is a very hype and fire anime, but like, watching it with a headache, I could just feel like, it's like, oh, you know, fighting, it's like, it's hurt, it hurts, makes you sore, and I kind of felt like I out of something, you know, just like got done sparring, and so that was kind of not fun, but it was still good to watch, you know, keep my mind off things. And because I couldn't really do much else. I couldn't even want to play video games, couldn't read anything, didn't even want to scroll through my phone. I was just kind of laying there. Terrible stuff. So yeah, the vegetable juice helped, and the fermented milk eventually, when I could drink it, helped. I stayed away from the eggs, and I couldn't really eat meat. Meat was out of the question. Just no appetite for anything really. And then Thursday, when I could tolerate like the milk, I made a cream soda, which is just like honey and Gerolsteiner, and I'd sip on that, and that was pretty nice. And then, you know, Friday, like I said, I still had the bowel movements and stuff, so I broke down Friday evening, and I had some limeade. I made some limeade, which is very delicious. I didn't like using the fruit juice because I'm trying to stay away from fruit in general. And but it was so nice. It was very refreshing. My body felt like it needed it. So I woke up, you know, Saturday, went to work at the farmer's market. Still had a temperature like 99, not too bad, but I was still getting night sweats and stuff. And, you know, I worked, it was okay. Then I came home, got my food, went on my food run, then came back home, took a nap. When I woke up from that, I felt pretty good. I tried to eat. I could only eat about a quarter pound of swordfish with, you know, butter and cheese. Better than nothing, though. And then, you know, by Sunday, I was pretty much all better. My bowel movements stopped being so regular and nasty. Yeah, so that's the detox in a nutshell and what I did. You know, I was trying to stay away from the fruit, so I opted for the vegetable juice instead of the hydration formula. I also felt like my blood was getting kind of acidic, so I felt like I kind of needed something like the vegetable juice to help with that. And I wasn't sure if I had lower back pains or kidney pains, which is kind of what led me to the vegetable juice, because I was like, okay, if my kidneys are sore, is it because my back is sore, or is it because my kidneys are sore from the blood that's toxic? I need to clean that out. So that's what I decided to do. It worked pretty well. And hot baths are a lifesaver. If you can't do a hot bath and you have a headache, lay on a hot water bottle. That's pretty good. It'll provide a lot of relief, actually. And you know, lime juice, the limeade is always there. I tried to ride it out without it, and I did pretty good, but it just got to a point where I just needed it to slow things down a little bit. Didn't stop them, but it slowed it down. I only used about 2-3 tablespoons of lime juice. So anyway, that's all for that detox report. If you're doing the diet right and you're on it for a while, you'll probably go through something similar. So I hope this video helps you if you go through something like that.